One of Georgia's most precious assets lies high in the Caucasus Mountains. Georgia has no oil or gas of its own, but it does have plenty of water. The massive Nguri Dam was constructed by the Soviets. It was started in the 1960s and took 25 years to complete, and now supplies a third of Georgia's energy needs. Joni Mard started work here as a structural engineer in 1977 and worked his way up to general manager.
When the dam was started in the 1960s, it was very experimental because the Soviets had no experience building something like this. That's why it's so big and so wide. I've worked here for 33 years, and every day when I come here, I feel like I'm looking at it for the first time.
After the collapse of the Soviet Union, the dam fell into a state of disrepair. Supply was unreliable. When the dam shut down after yet another technology failure, the lights in Tbilisi would go out. These days, that's hard to imagine. Drive through the Georgian capital at night and every feature, every monument is a blaze of fluorescent light. Tbilisi keen to show itself and its country under the flashbulb of modernity. But residents remember the days after the fall of the Soviet Union when the power industry was privatized, when corruption and decay festered inside the country's utilities infrastructure, and the Georgian people were thrown back into a kind of dark age.
Oh, it was terrible, terrible. Dark, dirty city. It was terrible.
We wake up morning, dark. Evening, dark. We can have electricity just a couple hours and we could just charge our batteries.
In 1999, the EU and World Bank promised a fresh cash injection to revitalize the Nguri Dam. Mard says he's proud that his dam is once again a source that Georgia can rely on after its $25 million renovation program.
I really do feel as though I am standing beside the mother of all dams. The sheer force of that water is quite astonishing. And in this very mountainous country, it's a resource that Georgia wants to harness. It wants to double the amount of power it produces from hydro by 2015. It wants to build 15 new hydroelectric power plants so that it can meet its own needs and sell to its neighbours.
Two hours east of Nguri, along rivers churning with melting spring water, we meet a small group of Chinese geologists. They're an advance party for the infrastructure giant Sino Hydro, which has built half the dams in China and will build another here at Chuberi. So far, you see just the sign. But in 5 years' time, imagine a hydropower plant here, the biggest built in Georgia since Nguri.
Sino Hydro is famous for building dams all around the world. This is nothing new for us.
The Georgian government claims it's still using less than a fifth of its hydropower potential and is busily courting further foreign investment to boost its renewable sector. Georgia used to rely heavily on gas imported from Russia. Now it meets close to all its energy needs through its own hydroelectric power, with clean energy as an export commodity, a key engine for growth. Diana Magnay, CNN, Tbilisi, Georgia.